G'day guys, Greg here. Now today I'm going to show you how to make a really simple, easy pasta in absolutely no time at all with hardly any ingredients. In fact, the ingredients I'm using today is just all leftover bits. Let's get into it.
This is Greg's Kitchen.
Alrighty, so for this, all I'm using is, I got some leftover pasta sauce. Got a jar of minced garlic, which I've had in the fridge for about 6 years. I've got half a packet of spaghetti here. I don't know what happened to the other half. And I've got some pepperoni salami. Pepperoni salami? Huh, must be schizophrenic. I also found some oregano growing in my garden, or as we call it here in Australia. Greg, that's actually basil. That's about a handful. If you've got some dried, jarred stuff, just use that. And of course, some butter. Yes! Yum! Oh! Righty, I've started heating up some water here for the pasta, which I'll throw some salt into. And I'll also throw the frying pan on and I'll get that starting to warm up. Righty, so I'll start off with the salami. I'll just peel this back like this. Okay, my friend, this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. So I'm just going to cut this into, well, you could have cut it into ringlets if you wanted to, but I'm going the chunky bits option. Just little bits. So I'll whack my pasta in here, the old twister-rooney. Might even put a bit of olive oil in there. Stop things from sticking, even though everyone says it doesn't make any difference. I say it does. Okay, so once this pan's warmed up, I'm going to throw in my diced salamis. We want to sort of get this a little bit crispy, so we'll cook that for a couple of minutes. And I'll start preparing my oregano! Yeah! Oregano! Greg, that's actually basil. I'll just dice this up, just into like little fine bits. So now I'm going to add just a little bit of garlic. Not too much, especially if you've got a date tonight, you won't want to add any. And we'll just mix that through, maybe give it like 30 seconds or a minute or something, because we don't want it burning. Rightio, well that's been about a minute, so now I'll grab my pasta sauce and I'll just pour that in. Now I got my butter out for a reason, and whenever I get my butter out and I don't use it, people flip their lid, so I better use it this time before I cop a hiding in the comments section. So I'll add a couple of nice big wads of that, and we'll just mix this through, of course. I'll just add a little bit of salt and pepper to this as well. And we'll just cook this pasta sauce until the pasta's ready, which should be in about 3 minutes or so according to this. But my timer's just gone off for this pasta, so I'll just see if it's ready. Al dente. So I'll just come and drain that off. No point using a strainer. Just one more thing to wash. Try and get all the water out as much as you can. I better come back over here and stir this volcano. Look at the mess it's made around the place. Goodness me. So now into here, I just pour my pasta. And now I just add my oregano, or as we call it here in Australia. Greg, it's called basil. Stir that through, and that's your salami pasta done. So I'll plate this up and we'll tuck in for the old leftover bits that I found in the fridge salami pasta taste test. So I will just put some here into my bowl. I'll add a piece or two of this oregano, or as we call it here in Australia, it's called basil. You stupid idiot. Rightio, well there's that minimal ingredient salami pasta I just whipped up. Smells pretty good, so let's see what it's like. It tastes remarkable! Oh, I forgot to add the cheese! Guys, I hope you enjoyed the salami pasta. Hardly any ingredients, simple to make, tastes great. If you do try it, I'd love to know how yours turns out. Remember to thumb this video up, and I'll see you next time right here on Greg's Kitchen!
Oh yeah, this is Greg's Kitchen. But today I made a delicious salami pasta with that oregano on top. For some reason I was calling it that, when in fact it's called
basil!
And it's delicious. Ooh, yeah.
It's called basil! Oh, I forgot to add the cheese.